We're here in Corpus Christi, Texas today at the 2017 Local Food Conference. The University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley and the Center for Rural Advancement are partnering with Grow Local South Texas and the Small Business Development Center at the Mar College to bring information about local sustainable agriculture to farmers, ranchers, gardeners, and anybody that is interested in local agriculture and advocates for sustainable agriculture.
What we're doing is partnering with UTRGV, USDA, FSA, folks like that, and getting them to come in and bring their educational resources, and we bring the community in for them to be able to access. The Center for Rural Advancement in the Rio Grande Valley has had the ability to kind of grow this over the last 25 years. Without a connection with those folks, we didn't really have that kind of network built up here.
There's not really been any source of information where they can all gather, network, and get a lot of information from everybody they need to talk to as far as the Texas Farmers Credit. We have USDA here, we have our Procurement and Technical Assistance Center, which can help them with contracting to government. We have CCISD here so that the farmers can get their produce into schools and into bigger avenues like HEB or natural grocers, etc. So what we're doing is just collaborating with all of the resources that we have available here to give not only information, but to give everybody a networking opportunity where they can reach out to people locally and in the rural areas and hopefully help them grow their business.
It's great to find other farmers that we may not know about. We get to interact and share ideas and help each other out. The information that's been provided is fantastic, especially for those of us getting started as farmers and getting our businesses growing. We can get comfortable with the farming side, but the business side of things can get difficult. So having that information to make sure we're taking notes on our profits and keeping that in mind and marketing as well it's been good.
We've been working with Grow Local South Texas for about 5 or 6 years, and about 4 years ago they started developing the farmers market, a learning community garden, an educational nonprofit organization to be able to create this local sustainable agriculture culture in Corpus Christi.
We have discovered in our community that there isn't quite enough food production happening here, and there hasn't been for decades, really. There's been a more focus on sorghum, cotton, corn in this region that isn't necessarily for immediate consumption. And so now we're moving our entire region into a direction of being able to grow food so that we can have more food at our farmers markets, grocery stores, just more access to food available.
3 years ago, when we started with Grow Local South Texas, they were just getting started. They were very small. Today, it's amazing what they have done in 3 years in terms of developing the learning community garden, developing the farmers market, and all their educational and fundraising activities. They have been able to grow, and I'm very proud of the impact that they're doing and the movement that is being created in Corpus Christi because of that.
In general, we are Grow Local South Texas, and so anything we as an entire community, San Antonio, who's 25 years advanced from where the Coastal Bend region is, Rio Grande Valley, who's 25 to 50 years advanced from where we are. How can we as an entire South Texas region support each other? And I found that this conference, with Carlos being involved from Rio Grande Valley and bringing in Rio Grande Valley folks and being involved in that, and then also with us having the connection to San Antonio and even some folks from Austin that are coming down into Corpus Christi, that puts our name on the map. That puts the Coastal Bend region and the Corpus Christi region on the map in terms of we're here, we're serious about this, and we're going to do everything we can to change the local food in our region. And without the support of folks from other communities, we wouldn't be where we are even today.
It feels like this area is about 5, maybe even 10 years behind the movement in the United States. So starting this is great. I know there's going to be tremendous growth over the years. It gets the name out, not only for organic, but just sustainable movement for farming and on the public side, letting them recognize that there are farmers out there that are growing the foods that they would like around. planting that seed and seeing the growth is going to be great.
We have done so much pushing over the years that more and more people are starting to take our credibility and who we can bring into the scene. And so I have seen great success already from this. I noticed even at the beginning of the morning, we had already pre-sold more tickets than I've pre-sold for anything we've done over the years, and there were still new people coming in that hadn't prepaid yet. So at this point, even without seeing the surveys, I feel that we've had a huge success at this event.